Look where this guy was, man. What the heck, man? My god, it's the rats, right? The famous little rats from Warzone. Guys, my hair is growing. Now I can do a hairstyle. Look, check it out. Do it like this, look. Hey guys, so how are you all doing? In this video we'll react to the real world record. Why real, we'll find out. In that last one, those guys cheated the game's matchmaking system to get into an easier lobby. So most of the community isn't taking that record seriously. Actually, this guy here talked about it at the beginning of the video. If anyone wants to watch, go check out the original. But he basically says that he knows there are people who set that record, but that it doesn't count because they basically cheated the system and ended up in a much easier room. Which should be, in fact, in this video here, they're using their main accounts. He made that very clear. The video shows the accounts they're using, which can be seen at the end. So that's it, let's get to the video. If you notice, this guy here is playing on PC. He's got the PC buttons, right? You can see the space bar and everything. And the other three are probably playing on console. Why? These other three, they're professional players. They play for Atlanta FaZe, so they're part of FaZe. And they're really good, really good. And then usually professional players play on console. Call of Duty is one of the few games that has a competitive scene. Only on console. This year was a different year. There were a lot of people playing on PC this year precisely because of crossplay. Warzone has kept Call of Duty games from dying out quickly like in previous years. On PC, after about 3 months, you couldn't really find a match anymore. So that's basically it. There are 3 console players and 1 PC player. I'm curious to see what strategy they're going to use. But from the other records I've seen, what I've learned is this. The strategy is basically like this. First, you try to do some mission, which is what they just did now, so you can earn some money, you know? Then they pool their money, buy the crate, and after they get the crate, they split into pairs, you know? They continue playing in pairs. I want to see if they're going to keep using this same strategy, which I believe they will. Who knows? Sometimes they do things differently. That's exactly what they did. They bought the box here. I want to see if they'll split up, but most likely they will. He and the other one already left. Presta, I think that's how you say this guy's name. I don't really know, actually. If I'm wrong, someone correct me. But they're going to clear out Storage Town. There's more than 1 squad. Oh, by the way, I want to check out his loadout. Look, he's using the Grau and MP5. Grau and MP5. Damn, man. Yeah, I saw a lot of people talking about this, that the Grau and MP5 are a really strong combo. I want to try this combo later because I see a lot of people in the pro scene using it, you know? I'll even do some research to see if he has any class setup videos, which he probably does. And then I'll bring this class setup to you guys, alright? I'll bring it and test it out too, but look, he's already got 4 kills. They've already cleared out Storage Town. Here, they're probably going to split up, right? Look, Presta is pushing up towards the airport, and he should drop down there. Wow, but there's a bunch of people here. He actually dropped down and picked up a bounty mission. They should try to farm as much money as possible now at the beginning. Because to buy the AV, right? Self-revive, stuff like that. That way they're already super safe. But man, I think it's really cool. This kind of player who can fight alone. Like, the guy went alone against an entire squad. Look, there are actually 2 squads, look. I think that's awesome. I can't do it, man. I'm not at that level yet. Maybe one day I'll get a little better. It's over. He doesn't have self-revive, huh? Off to the gulag. He's playing the gulag, playing it super safe. The guy wasn't great, but I had to finish him off, you know? He's returning to the place he was killed. Brave, man. I hit this guy. This one just dropped down, right? Wow, man, he must have lost that kill. Wow, the tough part is that there are a lot of people around here. Look at the little rat. Oh my god, you see? I don't get it. How do these guys think they're going to win a gunfight like this, man? Just standing in the corner. There's no way, man. Look, there are 5 around. 5 around. He knocked one down, huh? Damn, he's dangerous without that self-res, man. Wow. Prista took out everyone and is coming to revive him. That's crazy, man. Hey, there's a group here. Man, this strategy seems to be the most effective going out as a duo, right? Look, the guy just took a rocket-propelled grenade to the face. But man, this thing about going out as a duo is what works when it comes to breaking records, you know? Because like what just happened now, if he was alone, he would have been done for. Wow. Wow, but that was really close, man. Look, what I see them doing sometimes too is that they split up the duo, but they don't stay that far apart. Like, say you can't just come running. In this case, Prister is there, kind of a bit far away. If he gets a car, he can get there just fine. In this case, he's fighting alone with the
squad. Wow.
This weapon is really strong. Look at this. They don't even have time to turn their backs. This guy's aim is good, by the way. His tracking is really good. He just took out an entire squad now. Look, there's a crazy guy right here in front. Wow, this weapon kills from really far away, man. I'm shocked. I'm going to attempt to create a class similar to that one. And man, I'm going to use that iron sight, dude. Look, the sight on this weapon is perfect. Look at this. It's like, it's just a little line, you know? It doesn't obstruct you at all from your perspective. Oh my god, man. You already have 17 kills, dude. And there are, what, 54 people alive? You can still get a lot more kills. The car is moving forward. Oh. The guy doesn't actually play. He just imagines it. Man, he just took on 8 guys now in less than a minute.
He knocked him out.
One here. Wow, there are a lot of guys here on television. Look, Prista knocked out 3, man. That was this guy's squad, look.
Vic, those guys aren't good at killing me. Got both kids, master of ceremonies.
The guy's name seems to be Presta, which I'm unsure how to pronounce. I keep saying Prista incorrectly. But you guys got it? It's the guy who's with him, the purple one. Wow, man, look at this sniper. Oh, the guys are coming up here. Wow, man, he messed up here with the C4 Dangerous, huh? He already has 24 kills. That's a lot, bro. You're crazy. I want to see the final score. If it's gonna be really balanced, I imagine it will be. Because in this case, they're all really good. Like, there's no one there who plays worse than the others, you know? They're going to do the hunting mission now. Look at the advanced wave. Wow, it's really strong. If the guys didn't have ghosts, it's extremely strong, man. You have the position in real time.
Looking down on us, they're looking down on us. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Now, yes, they're grouping up. Apparently, they're moving closer together because the zones are closing, right? It's getting more... The enemies are getting more condensed. It's kind of hard for you to go out alone. He's alone, look. Are you crazy? He's rushing the guys alone. Wow, those guys are tripping. He already took one down. Done.
All of them. Wow.
Man, 31 kills, man. He's already got 31 kills, man. He's going to call in another VSAT. That guy is super chill. Wow, this MP5 is really good. I used it a lot at the beginning of the game. Way more than the MP7. I'm going to give it a try and swap it in my class to see how it goes. Because I'm seeing many people using this gun.
One more on me. On the street, Vic.
Oh, the guys are on the street?
There are two, Vic. They're in that building, at the end of that building.
Good. They're going to play together now because the safe zone is already closing in, right? Then it gets a lot more dangerous for you to go out alone. Especially because now at the end, the players are usually much better, right? Compared to the beginning. Look where this guy was, man. What is this, man? My god. It's the rats, right? The famous little rats of Warzone. I don't get it. I don't get how these guys think that's gonna work, man. It's not possible. A whole squad in there. A whole squad in the building. They're playing super safe, look. It's over. Let's wipe these guys out.
If you're on the right, Sal, let's just play circle.
Look, it was everyone there, huh? He's already at 35 kills, man. I think there's only one left. Abase, he went back there and took out the last guys who were hiding. They won. Bro, look at this scoreboard. 36, 35, 34, and 32. So here at the end, it showed the match statistics. And here we can see that they're using their main accounts. Cillian, Vistar, Abyss, and Prista. These are their main accounts. If you check on Code Tracker, you'll see their stats. And even up here, it's showing 138 kills, not 137. Because usually the scoreboard bugs out and misses a kill. Like, almost every record has this, you know? The real scoreboard showed 138, but look at their damage. 11,000, 11,000, 10,000, 900, and 10,600. Oh. This is insane, man. Guys, so this was the record. Just crazy. This gameplay is totally different from the other video, right? There's no comparison. Check out their channel, link in the description. They all play really well. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and leave a like, alright? That's it. We're in this together. Thanks. See you.